what if you notice your partner doing things with a new lover or love interest that you wish they do to you or with you? This is Reid Mahalko from ReidAboutSex.com.
Cathy from the IntimacyDojo.com. You mean like how people are going to feel because you're the only person I've shot videos with in a tux? And now all these other...
You're going to have to take your tux everywhere with you.
They're like, Reid, how come you won't shoot videos with me in a tux? Cathy got the tux treatment.
That might actually be like a thing for some people. And I know that I might be really happy with the relationship. We were just talking about this in the previous video. You might be really happy with the relationship, and then you see your partner doing something with someone else, and you're like, you've never done that with me. I really want that too. And it might be something you never thought to ask for before.
Like never done, or that's something you do with me?
And I'm saying, what if it's something they've never done with you that you would like? I understand that's another option. But
so my partner and I have never gone mountain biking. I start seeing somebody who's a mountain biker. Now I'm getting into mountain biking.
Yeah.
And then my partner's like, how come we never went mountain biking?
Right. Or like you we're hanging out, you bring them a cup of coffee and you give them a kiss, and it's not something you've done, like with your other partner.
I bring you coffee all the time.
You do with me, and I really appreciate that. That's something else I get. Tuxes and coffee.
Tuxes and coffee. It's the name of my band.
But like you might see a mannerism or a behavior that you didn't even realize you wanted until you saw the other person do it, and it could spike up some jealousy, and then you're like, how do I ask for the thing without seeming clingy? So Reid Mahalko from ReidAboutSex.com.
I think we already said that part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the reason I'm wearing my tux is the airlines lost my bag, so I had my tux with me today, so we're doing videos.
It's not because I'm special?
It is. It is. And I brought you coffee from the plane. All right, back to the question. So the challenge is, for me, I don't really feel the thing that you're describing. So I can't really answer what I would do as the person feeling those feelings. Yeah. I can answer as the person who has people upset about the situation.
Yeah.
And what I try to do to make my lovers happy is I just try to be awesome in the relationship. And it's hard for me not to get offended when people get upset that somehow they're not special when my attention is on somebody else.
Right.
Because I'm like, that's a no-win situation, right? If I started mountain biking and now you're upset about the mountain biking, like, how are you blaming me?
Well, I think that if you all of a sudden were mountain biking, 12 hours a day, and you were taking time that normally was spent with the other person away, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
There would be jealousy, even if it's not another person.
Yeah. But, the challenge then is, if I haven't dated anybody before, then you did get all of my time.
Yeah.
And if we've negotiated that we're in an open relationship and I'm allowed to date other people, I have to take time out of the 24/7 that you got.
How can you do videos with anyone else?
Exactly.
But I think there's a challenge. I notice, like, when I'm close to someone and I feel special with that person, like there's a deep relationship, and I see them suddenly doing something for someone else that they've never done for me, there's that kind of a pang, like, oh my God, maybe I'm not so special to them. And even if they might be really glad to do it for me if I asked, it's hard for me to ask in a kind of calm, neutral voice without, like, why did you never do that for me before? Do you care about that person? Like, it's easy to let the emotions come in. And then the other person will usually feel defensive because there's all the emotions. So there's a lot of different ways to talk about this. But the main thing is, let's go with the mountain biking example. Yeah.
How would I have known to invite you on mountain biking? Because I wasn't even into mountain biking. It was the person who was already the mountain biker who invited me that got me into mountain biking.
Yeah. So would it work? And I'm just like, for me, it's hard because I'm usually pretty cool, but then there's times when just something will hit me just the right way.
Which is a human thing.
Yeah, human. So, even saying something like, wow, I'm noticing I'm having a lot of feelings about this. You're not doing anything wrong. And I'm sorry if it comes out like with emotion, but I really want to go mountain biking with you too. I want to at least be invited.
Are you inviting me to go mountain biking with you?
I want you to invite me.
Okay. So
would you be willing?
to invite you to go mountain biking.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Can we do this soon?
Sure. I guess I have to pick the date then too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a mountain bike?
No, you have to get a bike.
I have to go get a bike for you. I got it. Okay. And again, like, I don't know that I want to buy you a bike.
No.
But yeah. But this the thing is, but like when I teach jealousy, so there's feelings of being special, like you want to be important and you fear not being special anymore. Mm-hmm. And then there's the envy piece, which is, oh, I want to go mountain biking. It doesn't actually have to be with you. So it's understanding, like, is it that you want the hobby, the new hobby, using mountain biking still, or is that you want the quality time with me, or a little bit of both, or what is it?
Where does it fall? Like, you're saying that I want to go mountain bike. I want your attention versus I want to go mountain biking all on my own.
Yeah.
Versus, like, I want to shoot video with you in your tux, and I don't care if other people shoot video with you in your tux.
Okay.
That's
but
like inclusivity.
How much video can I shoot with other people until you feel like I've taken something away from you?
As long as it doesn't interfere with the time we have set aside to do video, it's okay. Great.
So in this instance, when I have time to go mountain biking, because we're in an open relationship now, I'm shooting videos on a mountain bike. If it's not taking away from that you have your video time with me, then why do I now have to buy you a mountain bike?
Because I was making an example. I don't really want a mountain bike.
Got it. But I'm saying like this is, it's the nature of why all of a sudden do you not feel special? Like, I get that you're human and you're seeing, and I'll just talk about myself. Yeah. You're seeing my focus go on somebody else, which means the focus isn't on you, which seems to be the thing. And I've raised my voice because I struggle with this.
I think that knowing, at least from my experiences with that, if I know it personally, if I know the attention's going to come back, if the person I'm really enjoying attention from, their attention's going away, if I know it's going to come back in a reasonable amount of time and I'm going to get that again, I personally don't feel too bad. Mm-hmm. But if I feel like it might have gone away and it's never coming back, or I don't know when, like the insecurity about knowing when or if it's coming back, that will bring up my insecurity. Mm-hmm. So
and again, I invite people to think about this, like if my attention went away because I was golfing, I'm just using golfing now as the example, and it had nothing to do with a person, do you suddenly not feel as unspecial? Like, how much of it is attention on a hobby or time away from you with focus away from you on something, and then it's because it's focused on another person, that makes it more.
I can still feel that. Like, Rick's my best friend and we'll be hanging out and he can get really caught up in technology, and if he's like lost in it and I thought we planned to spend time together, I can feel the same feeling, and it's not a person. Mm-hmm.
No, this video is getting long, but yeah. That's also the ideas of quality time, because as long as I'm sitting near somebody that I want to be sitting next to, I don't care if they're on their phone or not. Like, that doesn't bother me because I'm just like a dog. I'm just happy to be there.
Us involved cats need.
Yeah, cats need a little bit more focus. Or else they want to bite you.
Yes.
And then sometimes when you give them focus, they still want to bite you. Leave your comments below. Cat. Thanks for tuning in, Sex Geek. If you would like to continue with the brain sex, do me a favor and click subscribe right here. If you'd like to watch me on social media, that's where you're going to go. Next video, maybe? And if you really would like your own Sex Geek t-shirt, please click right here, right now. Boop. No, really, like,